So let's go experience Jamaica Carnival.
Anybody know the lyrics to this song? Let's sing it now.
Hi guys, so today is Monday. I'll insert the date here. I don't remember Monday what. I think it's the 29th, but I'll insert the date here. So today is Monday. I just finished doing chores basically. Just clean, wash, tidy the place, regular stuff. And this is what I look like. But I need to get this sorted out pretty quickly because I need to be on the road in the next 45 minutes. So now it's time to go on the road. Get some stuff done. I'll be doing a bake with me and chat. So let's get into it. But first, I gotta tidy up my kitchen so that I can get to work. Yes, so I almost forgot what I was about to say a while ago because I was like, what am I gonna say? Anyway, I can tidy up the kitchen so I can get to work. I do have some of the stuff that I need to bake, prep, and then once I finish tidy up, I'm going to tell you what it is that we're planning to bake for. I'm planning to bake today. Kitchen all clean, so we can get into the baking right now. Sorry, I'm all hot and sweaty. Been cleaning all day and stuff, so you know that. I need to get the bananas ready because I'm using a call for ripe banana. I'm using overripe bananas, so I need to squish my bananas and then we can get into everything. like to point out that today's topic, we're going to talk about the notion of persons saying that we can't do something or that we're not able to do something. My entire life, I've heard this over and over and over again that, oh, you're not able to do this and you're not able to do that. And I guess persons don't understand the fact that just because I have, oh my god, and I hate this word, but I'm going to use it. Just because I have a disability, it will hinder me from doing anything that I want to do. But persons think otherwise. I don't know why. I don't get it. I honestly don't get logics. The only difference between myself and another person is that I'm lower in stature than most persons. So everybody would have like 5 feet or so, and right, I'm lower than that. That's the only difference. Is like there's nothing else that separates me from you or my ability to do anything from you. So I don't get that one. That's what we're talking about today. But first, I need to get these bananas crushed. So, my banana is crushed and ready. I looked up the recipe before. I should say I've done this before. So I still remember some of the items that we need to use. And I'm going to tell you about them. So first of all, the recipe that I'm using calls for 3 crushed bananas. It calls for salt, egg, butter, vanilla, baking soda, and flour. So it's a very simple recipe and it don't call for nothing. Of course, the first part of the recipe is getting, oh, and sugar. Oh, I forgot that. Sugar. So sorry about that. Anyway, I'm thirsty. I need to get something to drink in the interim. So, we'll have our drink. And we're going to start with the butter and sugar. We're going to be creaming them. The recipe, I think, calls for 1 cup of sugar, and I'll be tasting as I go along to see if the 1 cup is okay. You know what I'm doing? Yeah. 1 cup of sugar coming right up. So 1 cup of sugar, and now butter. Don't want to break my eggs. Of course, I know persons might say, oh, this butter is not the butter for baking. But it is what I have and it is what I'm going to use. Of course, I'm freehanding the butter and most of the other ingredients. So, butter time. Butter and sugar time. So, I'm creaming my butter and my sugar. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I have to stop it to talk. So when I finish talk, I'll come back to the whole notion of what I can't and can. Next up is our egg. I don't like breaking eggs directly into my mixture. So I'm going to break my eggs into something, whisk it a little, and then add it at a later date. Over to my wonderful eggs. And I'm going to do them one at a time, cause guess what? Sometimes you break an egg and it may be spoiled, and I don't want to break this one. This one is fine, and then when I break that one into this one, it's spoiled, cause then I have to throw the whole thing, and I don't want to do that. So we're doing them one at a time. Whisking away. I mean, I could use that, but using my hands. So that's egg number one. Egg number two. And now we are going to mix the egg and the butter and the sugar that I've creamed. Now I'm going to add some vanilla, and while I'm adding the vanilla, I'm going to tell you a little story, right? So, I remember when I was a child and the whole notion of, let me explain it from the beginning because that's the only way you're going to understand it. But first, machine. Right. So, when I was probably about, I think it was like 7 or 8, that we know, or that I can remember, I should say. I understand that that's about the time. 7 or 8? Yeah, about 7 or 8. I'm adding the banana by the way. About 7 or 8, I remember that's the time when we were told that, well, not told, when we realized that I wasn't able to walk. And I remember everybody was saying that, oh my gosh, you know the regular. What happened? Child not able to walk, blah, blah, blah. The works. Then, after a few years and everybody got used to the idea that I'm not walking, trust me, it was a couple years. I think I ended up didn't walk for maybe 7 or more years, maybe 8 years or so. I know, but it was quite a while. And I remember at one point, persons were saying, "Oh, you're not going to be able to walk again. You're not going to be able to walk again." And I was like, "No, how you know that?" By the way, I'm adding salt. It says the original recipe is 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just regular Jamaican, others will go. Alright, so everybody was like, "You're not going to be able to walk again. You're not going to be able to walk again." And I'm like, "How you know that? Because you're not a doctor and you're not God. You can't determine if I'm going to be able to walk again. That's not for you to decide." And you know what I hate? I don't know why. People feel like they need to have an opinion about stuff that don't concern them. Alright, so I'm not walking. Fine. I don't understand that. Why you concerned to the point where adding baking soda now? So, I don't understand how you're so concerned to the point where you're going to tell me that, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to walk again," and blah, blah, blah. Typical Jamaica. Typical Jamaican, we would say, horse dead and cow fat. So, I don't know where you think your opinion matters, because originally it don't. So I don't see why you need to tell me what I can and cannot do. One of the things I'd like is if I go to, give you a real true story again. I was working at a place and I remember I said there was a position open, a vacant position. And I saw it and I was saying to a co-worker, in brackets, I think I'm going to apply for this position, right? This is recently, by the way. I think I'm going to apply for this position. And when I apply, I said I'm going to tell XYZ, which is somebody else who works in the vicinity of where I'm working. Well, work in the company of where I'm working. And I said I'm going to tell that person that I'm going to apply here. And I remember clearly because I felt so bad, "No, you can't do that." I'm like, "What do you mean by no, you can't do that?" And she was blatant about it, saying that you can't manage them the kind of job there, them the kind of job that you can't manage. And I was like, how do you know what I can or cannot manage. How you determine that? Like, I don't get it. How you determine what I can and cannot manage? This is not your body. I mean, this is my body. I'm supposed to determine whether or not I can manage a situation like that or not. Why are you trying to determine that for me? And I remember I got so mad about it because I was like, honestly, I don't know if I would have gotten the job. I honestly don't know if I would have gotten the job, to be truthful. But you determining right off the bat that I can't do it, that's not for you to determine, that's for me. Why are you trying to determine something that has nothing to do with you all? And this is where it also comes in that we need to be very careful with who we say things to, because not everybody that smiles with you or happy and glee with you is actually repping for you. You understand? So we need to be careful, because if that person, because I thought that person was like a friend, and if we were friends like that, and I said to you, you should be saying, yes man, go for it, try it, you don't know what can happen, you know, you might get a job, or maybe, you just tell me, Pam, that's not for you, that a job there not for you, you can't do that. I'm like, I felt so bad the day. Look how bad I did feel, I left work and go home early. I just couldn't bother. Because me I say you just determined that right off the hand. You see, if the person did turn to me and say, the person where you got to say you apply for the job, them not gonna say nothing. Them not gonna do nothing about it. Them wouldn't even care. If she did turn to me and say that, then I would have been fine. But right off the bat, you just have to say, I know my job, me can't do it. How you know what me can't do? So I'm adding the flour, guys. And like I said, just freehanding this. I'm not measuring anything. I'm going to look for the recipe that I used the first time I did this and link it down below so you can see it. But for me, no, I'm just freehanding. It looks oh good. I will show you guys what inside it. I need to finish. You know? Yeah, I need to finish working it out. So, this is what it looks like. It's all yummy and nice. So, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the baking tin, put it in the oven, and then come back with you guys. Okay, so now It's in the baking tin, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven. By the way, all this time that we were talking, the oven was heating up. So that is supposed to stay in there for 55 to 60 minutes. I need to go and set my timer so that I know when to take it out.